welcome to the channel, and follow up to the other day. We were working on the trucks, and then we got onto the Monterey, and as you just saw, we got all the front end apart, and today I decided to come out here and get the engine out of the chassis. It's kind of funny because while I was working out here, the radio said that there was a heat wave. I definitely didn't need to hear that from the radio because, my goodness, I was hoping to get a little further on the suspension and everything, but it is pretty warm. So I'm going to do this quite quickly. Let me flip this and I'll give you a look at what's going on. As you can see, the chassis is now sitting here. The body is still above it, but got a little better look at everything that was underneath the A-arms and that. Still got to get the lower control arms off, and then of course all the steering linkage, the dampener, and the steering box. The pump is still connected because I just didn't disconnect the lines, otherwise it'd be a big power steering fluid mess. Other than a lot of grease and everything though, this is going to clean up quite nice. So this is kind of the final stages, getting it stripped before we get to blasting the frame. And next time the boys are over, I'm pretty sure there will be nothing but a chassis left here. Like I said a couple times in a couple of videos, this is the easy stuff to us. We can blow through the mechanical work pretty quickly. So we're going to flip the frame so we can stick weld the bottom side of the X frame. That hasn't been done yet. And then it's going to go on the other side of the, what we call the carport, under the pergola there, to be blasted. So the engine's out of the car, or out of the chassis. Lots of cleanup work to do. This is a very good working tranny, so it's just a cleanup and probably a coat of clear coat. We don't want to paint it silver or any other color because we're trying to maintain a bit of a natural look. It's quite heavy, this combination, so got it down on the bottom, and then the flywheel cover plate there has to come off, and then the torque converter bolts have to be removed. But we'll get some of this stripped, and you can see I got an engine stand ready to go right there too, so we can get it on the engine stand. Here's the springs that come out of the front that the boys and I got out the other day there. Those suckers are fairly loaded when you got them compressed, that's for sure. They give you a bit of a snap. And I had to throw this in here. Mitch actually worked at the plant where our convertible was built. It was trucks being built there, and I think it actually is still trucks being built there. But Tim was wearing his coveralls the other day. And I said, man, I got to show everybody that, because that's a little piece of history too. And look at the back of this. That's pretty cool, right? Especially when you consider it comes right from the same plant that the old Monterey was built at. So, of course, that was a long, long time ago. Yes, I am soaking wet. It is so freaking warm. It's muggy. The dehumidifier has been running non-stop in here, and it's still quite uncomfortable. So I'm going to call it a day. We had bought a mini air belt sander from Amazon for $46. And my wife kept saying, you better get that done or I got to take that back. So I made a quick little video review, I guess, of the belt sander, and I guess the fact that I sent it back kind of tells you what my thoughts were. But anyways, I will leave you with my little review, and I need a shower, and my wife's probably going to see the timestamp on the camera, and I'm going to get in a royal, but I was so hot I decided to have a nice early beer. So thanks for watching. We appreciate all of you, and cheers. Okay, so I want to do a little product review. I'm not really one to bash on companies or nothing, but we did take a chance on a $46 air belt sander, pneumatic. It was amazingly here the same day we ordered it, so that part of it was very impressive. anyways, this has been oiled to make sure that it's working, and it does work. You can actually see, but I can't really give this product a good review at all because when you go to hit anything with this, it doesn't have the power to keep running. It just goes to the exhaust side of the air, just starts blowing out the handle. And I can show you exactly how bad this product actually is by going. Who would put their hand? I mean, who would put their hand on a belt that's running? But it has that little amount of power. It is useless. So this goes in the category of total fail, and it looks like if we want one of these, we're going to have to spend a little more money. Fail. One thing for sure, I don't want the body to shift on the hoist either, right?
Are we in line still?
Yeah, we
never moved it.
we never moved the chassis.
No.
Okay.
It should. I was thinking it should hit right where it came from. We're very close. Yeah, just those cords were the only thing, right?
Yep.
Cables were.
It's more when you go up to